Hey Warriors, welcome back. We're going to talk about red flags that are so important, and some of you miss them because of the infatuatious stage. Some call it the love bomb stage, the honeymoon stage. I heard a video the other day on the 7 main red flags. Well, I'm going to go over a buttload, a plethora. Yeah. And what I want you to understand is most of you are running into many narcissists because that's all that's left in these dating sites. Because the thirst is real. They don't have any, not only emotional self-control, but self-control. The lust thirst. Yeah, that demon, you'll get over an addiction of drugs before you get over the lust demon. Ask a narcissist. But look at here. Before we do that, we're going to do a breathing exercise, because once you realize these dating sites are nothing but the hump me, dump me, yeah, a whole bunch of it. It reminds me of a joke. What do you call an Indian dating app? Connecting the dots. I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong for that. Oh, dang it. Look. The main thing is that I'm trying to do is get you to remember to stay off that shit. Bottom line is that's the reason you feel like all you do is run into narcissists. That's their feeding grounds. You feel me? And they'll get you with the shock and awe, the I love you, and all of a sudden you spit it out back because you're on repeat. And some of y'all know it, you caught yourselves. And you're like, what the hell? Why did I say that? I ain't known this full a day. Or 3 days. Or I ain't met this chick 3 days and all of a sudden she gives up the booger and talking about love. Look at here. Narcissists use these kind of word spells, if you will, to get you to bond to them more quicker, faster, to close the deal. And the thing is this, if I can get you to commit to this challenge, brush your teeth with the opposite hand. If you're left-handed, brush with your right. If you're right-handed, brush with your left. Don't do it with your eyes closed, because I want you to see yourself and laugh. The struggle's real, but let me tell you what's going to happen. Your mind is totally focused on what it is you're doing, or you're going to hit them gums hard. Not mean it, or you're going to hit between your lip and your toothless muscles and jab it too hard. So you got to concentration. After that, I want you to understand this. You can clear your mind and laugh at yourself a little. It's funny, but it's a great exercise, because right after that, I need you to look in that mirror and say, I love you 10 times. I love you 10 times. And the reason why is because now when you hear it out in the devil's playground, you're not going to be reactive. You're going to stop and think, because it's not going to affect you to a reaction that the narcissist has an expectation of, because you have fulfilled your I love yous to yourself enough that your body's not going to be totally committed on a response back. Does that make sense? And the other thing is, do that breathing exercise that we're fixing to do 10 times. Do this for a week, and your life is fixing to change. Do it every day if you want. You'll be ambidextrous. But ain't nobody can love you more than you love yourself. And when you reach that point, everything else is irrelevant. Everything else is a choice. You're not chasing for outside validations. And it doesn't make you feel so good as much as you're reading into the manipulations. You can't be played. Let's do this breathing exercise so you understand what 5 seconds feels like. 5 Mississippi's. All right? Come on now. Release slowly. Ooh, shake it off, y'all. Look, I've been receiving gifts from my Amazon wish list, and I appreciate it so much. In fact, this shirt's one of those. And yesterday evening, I received my calipers, the brake caliper sets. I needed them for my Jeep, I guess because of water and being submerged. I had some volunteer time for the Guadalupe search and rescue, and then I stayed for the search and recovery. And so in and out of the riverbank, warped my rotors and seized up my calipers little by little. And so now they're hollering like, if you don't replace me, I'm fixing to leave you stranded. So to the warrior that gifted me this for my Jeep, I greatly so much appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Y'all continue to surprise me with the amount of outpouring of agape love and support to keep this mission going. But I want to ask something of you. Hit subscribe. Hit like. And uplift each other in the remarks like you have been. It's more important for us to put this out to those searching for the truth and allow the algorithm to now be able to offer it to those looking. By demonstrating a genuine interest, the algorithm will now offer it to all your brothers and sisters around the world that need this healing and shortcuts in life. Because not everyone has the strength you do to stomach what you went through. They need to hear your positive affirmations, your truth, how you were able to survive what narcissists expected you to be destroyed by. Can I get a what? You see, your life struggles, the ones that were supposed to destroy you, now have purpose. You went through it so that you could save a life. What you went through yesterday, share today, saves a life tomorrow. That's what narcissists want to shut down. It's why I gift you my last breath. And I thank you so, so much for you supporting content like this and those others that are sharing from the heart, not trying to profit from your misery and pain, trying to keep you stuck. I'm not here to try and sell you anything, but I do appreciate the support. Warriors, what I want you to do is pay attention to these red flags I'm fixing to go over with you. And pay special attention in conversations, just the natural conversations. There's nothing natural about a narcissistic conversations. If you're paying attention to the beginning, and in every conversation, ask yourself, is this what's going on? Because what narcissists are incapable of controlling is converting every conversation, every joke, and everything you talk about in generalities, they flip it to it being a personal attack. But not me. I don't do that. The way I deflect that is I let them know after it happens 2 or 3 times, though, because if you do that, it's undeniable. And then you bring this question up as examples, as an example, right when it happens. I let them know, is there ever a conversation where it isn't about you? Did I say your name? Did I point at you? Have you noticed that it's always, for some reason, you change it to becoming about you? Is that an impossibility for you to have a general conversations and it not become about you? Have you ever wondered why folks avoid you after one or two visits? Or why people avoid you and don't want to go to lunch with you or visit with you? And a better question, have you ever wondered why no one has told you this? Must mean you hang around with people that resent you, don't appreciate you. Because I'm only telling you because I'm running out of give a damn. Yeah. Talk about a slap. Oh, let me tell you, it's unlike no other. Red flags that you need to pay attention to, warriors, so that you never, ever, ever forget. They only talk about themselves. Now, we went over that. The other is, they're never wrong. It'd be like that conversation or question I posed, and them saying, I don't know what you're talking about. The others, when you do something they don't like, they will tell you in a way of making you feel you've done something wrong rather than something they just didn't like. Ooh, that's a good one. They are very vain and high maintenance. What's important to you will not be to them. Yep. Gifts become items you can only keep when you keep in line. Once you've made them mad, you have no right to those things, and you must return them. Ooh, Indian giving. Yeah. They'll take everything back. What really flips the script is when you do that back to the narcissist, because they look at it as a transaction. That's the least you can do for wasting my time. But they don't feel that way when they give you a gift. Yeah. No. That comes with conditions. They say things and then deny they ever said it. This is called gaslighting. And their intentions, which will eventually work, are to make you feel like you the crazy one. You ever had a narcissist call you a narcissist first? Yeah. Or crazy? You know what that means? You have boundaries, and I couldn't benefit from breaking those walls down. You crazy. Ooh, dang it, man. They will refer to you as a liar often, but once you're in on them, you'll begin to realize they're the liar, and it's impossible for them to tell the truth. Man, let me tell you something. Whenever you're able to identify with that, you want to really throw them off? Tell them, you hick, you always lying through your tooth. I don't know why I expected more of you. You're not even average at best. Did you graduate the 6th grade? How did you make it out the door without your helmet? Ooh, yeah, okay, I better stop it. I better stop it. They're extremely controlling. This applies to all areas of your life: family, friends, employers, pets, places. All of it will become something they insist they are competing with, and this is unacceptable to them. They must always be your main priority. They will check your phone and accuse you of cheating. This is very important. Once this begun, they have already started cheating on you because it's a confession, you see. They deflect because in their eyes, they do no wrong, so you automatically pay for their wrongdoing. Well, I think they have such a guilty conscience that even when they dream, it's so surreal. They will wake up accusing you of cheating in their dream, and it's real and it happened. I had one wake up swinging at me and then try to tell me it never happened. Shut up. It didn't hurt. Go to sleep. Shut up. Shut up. Go to sleep. Oh, yeah. When you fight, they will degrade you in ways you never experienced, and these things can be taken back and will be played out in your head over and over and over for the rest of your life. That will never, ever, ever, ever let you forget it. That will bring it up. And you bet your bottom dollar, they never, ever, ever, ever forget. Y'all, talking about that dream. I had a dream last night. I'm going to share it with you. I did. I had a dream last night. Is that sun glaring in the... Yeah, it is. I had a dream last night. This is how protectionist I am. I pray every night, every morning, and throughout the day. But every night I pray. I pray for the tribe. I pray on those who I spoke with that day in coaching calls, and some that are heavy in my heart that I remember from previous coaching calls. But I always end it with thank you for your protection as I sleep, for the legions of angels that you provide as guardians over our lives. And lo and behold, I had me a dream. And y'all, I want you to know, I was failing a test. I had been temptatious by a temptress, a Pocahontas that I was looking for, and she showed up. I knew I'd fail my test because I looked down and already had a condom on. I hadn't even answered the door. I think it was a setup. And lo and behold, I hear. It was so loud, so real in my dream, I smooth woke up from my dream. Therefore, I didn't get an opportunity to fail my test. That's how protectionist I am. Yeah, but it was close. It was close. Ooh, it was so real. Listen, yo, I woke up and I went and checked the front door just in case. Because it's cold outside. I didn't want to leave Pocahontas out in the cold. But at that point, it was such a shocker. I'd have passed my test at that moment. Yeah. Yeah, I would. I would have. Confirmations. Warriors, y'all are so awesome. Let's read today's Fortune's cookie. I know some of y'all's just itching for me to get in some trouble. I know. I'm talking to those number one fans I got. Yeah, narcissists are your number one fans. You better know it. Yeah, everyone else is a runner-up. Oh, yeah. Today's Fortune's cookie says, failure is the mother of success. Ooh, ain't that the truth? Some of us fell for pretty privilege. Some of y'all got dickmatized. Some of y'all finally woke up. You were groomed to be son husbands or daughters to the Jezebel, a support structure, retirement plan. The ultimate karmic consequence for a narcissist is aging out and their own children turn their back on them. Whew, ain't no one more bitter than a lonely, destitute narcissist whose life existed for the sole purpose of attention, and their only currency is now a dysfunction, erectile dysfunction, or shriveled up vajayjay. Either way. Ooh, y'all. Hey, get out there and own it. Get out there and own it with a smile. Throw them shoulders back. And remember, you ain't here to be anyone's entertainment, much less a narcissist, a dumbass with a crown. Steer clear of them now, because you're the one that stirred up and activations that clown chakra. And now these fools running out without taking the medication and got no helmet on. Look normal and everything. Till you have that one conversation. Shame on you if you ignore them, because now you can't ignore what you know. Whoo, after all you've been through, if you end up back in the threshold of hell, up under a nutcase, that was a choice. Don't go turning your nose up at them blessings. You pray for an exit, don't you turn back. I'll hold you to it. It's never goodbye. It's always until next time, warriors. Hold the line. Namaste.